The 2015 BMW 6 Series Coupe, Gran Coupe, and Convertible are long sweeping grand touring cars that push just about all the right buttons. They're good looking, seriously powerful, and suitable for long, comfortable journeys or simply cruising down Main Street. As you would expect, the 6 Series is equipped with all the latest technological gadgets and modern touches to make it very livable as well. So let's go ahead and check out this 2015 6 Series Gran Coupe. Now what you're looking at here is the Alpine White, my personal favorite, with the black Nappa leather interior. I love their Nappa leather. And then you have your 20-inch rims with performance tires. Now here's the key fob for the Gran Coupe. As you can see, it's kind of just a regular old BMW key, but you do have to release your trunk and then your lock, unlock, and your panic button too. And as far as the key fob design goes, it's just kind of alright. There's nothing too fancy about it, I have to say. Now the Gran Coupe was introduced on this generation of the 6 Series, and the regular Coupe and Convertible have been out since 2004. And the Gran Coupe is mainly, BMW created the Gran Coupe to compete directly with the Mercedes-Benz CLS as well as the Audi A7 too. And as far as styling goes, I love the styling of the 6 Series Gran Coupe. It just looks very mean, aggressive, but kind of sedate at the same time, especially on the front. And it just screams out elegance and, hey, I have money. Now you do have smart key access on all 4 doors. And like I said, you do have my personal favorite with the black Nappa leather interior. And then this one also does have the M Sport Edition package as well as the M Sport package. And you do have your power driver's seat, power lumbar, power to everything, powered side bolsters too, powered thigh extension. Can't get enough more power. Beautiful design. Now, stepping on into the interior of the 6 Series Gran Coupe, it is a pretty low step-in height. But I just love the design of it. Very elegantly designed. Now you do have push-button ignition, of course. Just put your foot on the brake, hit the button to start. Listen to that engine roar. And what you're hearing, of course, is that 4.4 liter V8 with twin power turbo. Now you do have an 8-speed automatic transmission, and in typical BMW fashion, you go down for drive, up for reverse, and of course putting it into reverse displays your rear view camera. And you do have a 360-degree view of the camera, and you can also change the brightness and different settings of the camera too. And of course push for park. And you do have manual shiftability via the paddle shifters, and you also do have an electronic parking brake. Now let's go ahead and cut on the headlights and the hazards too, as usual. All windows are fully automatic in the 6 Series, and let's check out the engine bay and pop the hood. Heated exterior mirrors, and of course your LED turn signals on the side too. Now like I said, the 6 Series Gran Coupe was created to mainly compete with the Mercedes-Benz CLS and the Audi A7 and maybe even the Volkswagen CC, but that's a much lower price than the 6 Series Gran Coupe. And then over here you have the regular 6 Series Convertible, and then you can also get that in a regular coupe form too. Now you also do have full adaptive LED headlights with LED daytime running lights, LED fog lights too, and LED turn signals, LED everything. And I just love the front end. It looks so good at night. I've seen one at night before and it looks just amazing. Now like I said, under the hood we'll find the 4.4 liter twin power turbo V8 32 valve with high precision direct injection. Now this powertrain gets up and moving with 445 horses at 5,500 RPM and 480 pound-feet of torque at 2,000 RPM. And then the base engine that you will get with the 6 Series is a 3-liter 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. And that powertrain is also great as well. Now expect EPA fuel numbers to be 17 in the city and 25 on the highway. Now, the 6 Series can easily start at around $75,400 and can move all the way easily up to around $100,000, especially if you get the M6 Gran Coupe or the regular M6. Now, this particular tester we have here is around $96,000. That's what you're looking at right here. Now coming to the rear, you have full LED tail lamps with LED turn signals and dual exhaust tips. If you get the M6, you'll get quad exhaust tips. Rear parking sensors too. And then under that little badge right there is your rear view camera. Now, like I said, EPA estimates are 17 in the city and 25 on the highway, and total vehicle price is $96,425. Power windows, power mirrors, power door locks are located up on the dash, of course, in typical BMW fashion. And here's your power rear sunshades button right here. Nice soft touch materials everywhere. Of course, nice stitching everywhere, but that's to be expected in this kind of car. And let's go ahead and rev up that 4.4 liter V8 and see what kind of soundtrack that beast makes. Wow, I just love the sound of that V8. Oh my gosh, this just sounds amazing. Now, build and materials, of course, are excellent in the 6 Series. Nice soft touch materials everywhere, even the stitching right up here where you would never touch. And then just this build and materials are excellent in the 6 Series. Exquisite, if I could say. Here's your center console right here. And down here you'll find your aux input and a USB port, and of course storage. Now let's get to the main head unit here. This is BMW's iDrive system, and many of you are already familiar with the iDrive, and it's gotten better over the past 12 years since it debuted in around 2001, 2002. And I'm not going to go too in-depth with the iDrive system because I covered it in plenty of my other reviews. But basically, you do have your media right here, your radio, your menu, your telephone, your navigation system too. And it's all controlled by this dial right here and these set of buttons. And the navigation is beautiful in its rendering and everything. And you do have BMW's apps, connected drive, your vehicle info, such as your owner's manual, your onboard info, trip computer, your vehicle status, your quick reference, and efficient dynamics. And of course you have your Bluetooth and everything, Bluetooth streaming audio. AM, FM, CD player, and satellite radio too. And HD radio on this bad boy as well. And overall, I love BMW's iDrive system because the graphics and the rendering are just superb of it and everything. And it's almost as good as Audi's MMI interface. It's definitely better than Mercedes' command system, way more advanced than the command. Now coming to these set of buttons right here, you have your dual zone automatic climate control, your heated seats of course, your presets, all that good stuff, and then your auto dimming rearview mirror, garage home link, SOS safety connect, and your sunroof. You also do have a very nice Alcantara headliner, it's very high quality, and your tour illumination lighting. Now down to these set of buttons over here, this is where you will find your forward collision alert and your... Now over here is where you'll find all your safety technologies, including your lane departure warning, your forward collision alert, as well as blind spot detection. And you do have a little triangle right there for your blind spot detection. Now coming to your instrument cluster, I love this digital instrument cluster. Very clear, easy to read, especially at nighttime too. Now coming to your steering wheel, you have your voice recognition buttons, your steering wheel mounted audio controls of course, and these set of buttons control your iDrive, and this is basically for your cruise control buttons. And then when you press on the safety technology you want, it'll actually display up on the iDrive system. Now right here you do have your cup holders. Now coming to your drive modes, you do have different driver selectable modes. You have a comfort mode as well as a sport mode, an Eco Pro mode, a Comfort Plus mode, and a Sport Plus mode. So many different modes. But as you can see, it displays up here. Very nice graphics and rendering. Now as far as the way the 6 Series Gran Coupe drives, it drives amazing. And it handles just very well, around the corners, and it is the ultimate driving machine, I have to say. Now I know BMW has definitely kind of softening up on their driving dynamics, especially with the BMW 5 Series, but this 6 Series is typical BMW, the way it drives. And the power is definitely there when you need it. And with the 8-speed automatic transmission, it makes for a wonderful pair with the twin-turbo V8. Now, as far as visibility goes in the 6 Series, it is pretty compromised, and the C-pillar is pretty thick back there, but you do, thank God you do have blind spot detection, all the safety technologies that you could ever want. And the A-pillar is also pretty thick, and the B-pillar as well. And there's not really a lot of glass area, and I've kind of expected that. Now, as far as seating comfort goes, oh my God, the seating comfort is amazing in the 6 Series Gran Coupe. You have nice, soft, pillowy headrests, I have to say, and lots of side bolsters everywhere for going around those tight corners. And I just love the way the seats feel. Great for long road trips, and definitely have a sporting flair to them, especially with those side bolsters. Now, like I said, you do have your power rear sunshades. Very nice. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut down the 6 Series Gran Coupe. And like I said, over here is where you'll find your power rear sunshade button, which controls all your rear sunshades, including the one way back in the rear. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut down the 6 Series Gran Coupe, and let's go ahead and check out the rest of the car. Let's go ahead and check out the trunk capacity as well as the rear seat legroom. Now, of course, build and materials do follow through in the rear. That's to be expected. Now, sitting back here, the doors are pretty small, I have to say, so that kind of compromises access into the rear seating. This is where my driving position would be, and I have enough room to spare. You do have dual zone automatic climate control back here. And your rear center armrest with storage and cup holders, of course. And the seats back here, they're very well bolstered, I have to say. I don't think that they're pretty on the firm side. They're not like a Lexus or anything like that. They're actually really firm, and it'll be good for a long road trip, I have to say. But if you're looking for soft, buttery leather, then a Lexus is definitely going to suit you better because this is very firm. Now, you do have dual mat pockets back here and rear air vents, of course. And I just love this headliner. Very nice headliner. And here's your power rear sunshade button right there. Alright. Now, trunk capacity is pretty adequate for the class. We do have a little storage cubby right there. But it's decent. I'm actually quite surprised. Alright. Full power passenger seat with 2-person seating memory. And here's your glove box compartment. Pretty small, actually, but it is damp, of course, and lined with felt. Alrighty. So, with options galore, classy styling, and plenty of power, the 2015 BMW 6 Series Convertible, Coupe, and Gran Coupe continue as a world-class grand touring car. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from